Hey guys, so let's talk about variables. Imagine that we are programming this game. To implement it, we need to keep track of the player's score. Assuming the player is not a complete noob, the score value will change while the game is running. To keep track of the score, we need to store its initial value and be able to change it whenever the player scores some points. So we need a variable. A variable is a way of storing and referencing data that may change during the program execution. Let's suppose we want to create a variable to hold the player's score. Whenever we need a variable, we have to declare it first. Declaring a variable consists of telling the program to reserve a piece of memory where we can store some data. To declare a variable, we need three things: the data type, the name, and the initial value. First, we choose the data type, meaning the kind of data that we will store in the variable. In this example, since the score is a numeric value, we need an integer type. Next, we give it a name. In this example, we can simply call it score. We have some freedom when choosing the variable name, as long as we obey a few rules and we do not use a keyword. And finally, we give the variable an initial value. When the game starts, the score is equal to 0. Please note that to assign a value, we use the assignment operator. The assignment operator assigns the value on the right side to the value on the left. So in this case, we are assigning the value 0 to the variable score, meaning that the space in memory named score will hold the value 0. When we declare a new variable, this is what happens. We reserve a space in memory, we tell it what kind of data we want to hold, we identify it with a given name, and we store an initial value in that memory space. Now that we have a way to store the player's score, we can change it during the game. Let's say that each time the player destroys one of the blocks, he earns 5 points. To update the score, we reference the variable name and assign a new value. Please note that the data type is only necessary when declaring the variable. After that, the variable name is all we need. The program uses the name to find the correct space in memory and updates the stored value. But please note that you can only use a variable after it is declared. If you try to use a variable before declaring it, the program won't be able to find that space in memory and will throw an error.